Hey y'all, and we back with episode number 3. Can y'all believe it? Episode number 3. 3 times for the 3 times. Okay. So this episode is gonna be a little special to me. That was cute. So this episode is gonna be a little special to me because I'm bringing another dear friend on for another ride today. And today we want to talk a little bit about entrepreneurship and some of the difficulties that might come along with that. Ooh, wait, let me turn this around for y'all. Don't want to be upside down now. Y'all see this jacket? It's fly, isn't it? Yeah. You want it? Let me know. We can get you one. This is mine. Members only, baby. You gotta come be a part of the club. And whose club I'm talking about? The one and only Gigi. Regina, get your butt on here. Hi, baby. Say hey to everybody.
Hey, y'all.
Ooh, come on. Take a seat for me. So, I want you over here to talk a little bit about entrepreneurship. But before we get into this thing, we're going to take a sip of some little red wine. She grown. She real grown. So, you know, grown people like to do grown things. So, we're going to pour on a little bit of
Oh, my God.
What?
Lovely.
What? Ooh, okay. I'm scared.
Don't be.
It's Stella Rose. Y'all know what happened the last time we had Stella Rose on the show. Stella Rose.
What happened?
We was drunk. But technically we mixed Stella with a little bit of tequila, so you know.
Oh, Stella was the chaser.
It was a good Stella though, it was peach. Oh, yeah. At this point, y'all need to make me a brand ambassador. I'm gonna start promoting y'all wine. Cheers. Sippy sip. Well, Martin say.
Yeah, right.
I love it here.
I love it.
All right, friend. So we're gonna get into this little. I'm gonna call this a Q&A. Okay. This is not even gonna be a free for all. This is gonna be a Q&A. More so to give the perspective from a Black woman entrepreneur. So the first question I'm gonna ask is, as a Black woman, what was your biggest obstacle being an entrepreneur?
I'd say finances. The financial point was one of my biggest obstacles, and I'm getting over that hurdle now because I am 8 years into one business, 2 years into another, 3 years into a non-profit organization.
Okay.
But for sure, it was finances. I don't come from a big family. I don't have an auntie, uncle, and dad to say, here's $20,000 for your first business.
You want one of them days.
Hello. So it was a hustle. It was a hustle before I was able to become this whole entrepreneur and take these steps into the business life. But I would definitely say that. I wasn't walking into a bank and they was giving me a loan because my credit wasn't where it was supposed to be. I didn't learn about credit until I was way into my 20s, pushing my 30s, so I would have to say it was that.
And I just want y'all to pay attention that she said she has multiple businesses. So what's levels to this? She has layers. So it ain't even just one stage of entrepreneurship. It's multiples, right? So we're going to move on to the next question. And,
I don't like that. What is that?
So as your friend, I've been around since before she started the business. When she actually wanted to quit her job and start the business, I was just like, friend, follow your heart. You know, I'm not going to tell you to continue doing something that you're not happy doing. If that place is not making you happy, do what make you happy. And yeah, I was like, go for it. And anything she posts, I try to share. Even if I was broke, I try to buy. Now I can't do much, but whatever I was able to do, let me let y'all know something. Even if you can't financially support, a share will bring the support. You guys will look at a person post something and just look at it. Why you can't click a like? Why you can't click a share? And it ain't just to say, oh, I'm not gonna share her stuff. Why are you on my friend list if you're not here to support me? Bye.
That's a whole nother segment there.
Because we're gonna get into this now, because that's what can lead to a person stealing your brand.
Oh gosh.
And you know, when she started, there was some stuff going on.
Yeah.
So let's get into how you had to fight for this name. Never Black Down. Do y'all see this? I'm just going to just let y'all see that right there. This means something. It means something. So let's get into how you had to go through this little tussle when people tried to actually steal your brand.
Oh, it's actually still happening too. Yeah, it's just probably.
I wish she was out of the woods.
I'm going through it with Amazon because Amazon is was allowing someone to actually sell the brand, not the actual logo, but Never Black Down the quote. Because I had to go back in and trademark it both ways. And I was actually even told by my lawyer, like, you can send, what we do is cease and desist to get people to stop, like, utilizing it, which they don't stop. They'll stop for that moment, and then I gotta find them again. But unless they make some kind of money off of it, unless it's, like, really, like, hidden, there's no point in it. It's like, every time I post something someone does, they say, oh, go sue them. You can't sue nobody that has nothing. So you send a cease and desist. They'll either get scared and fall back, or they'll take it down for the moment, and they'll wait too, and they'll come back, and then I gotta do it again. This last one it's an actual store in LA. I had to track down the store and send the cease and desist.
Do you know how many times your friend was in LA? So why didn't you send me the A?
And listen,
because after that.
It's crazy. And you know another thing? I still don't own my domain. Like, my nonprofit is neverblackdown.org. Mm-hmm. Somebody bought my domain like 2 years into me owning the brand. Well, creating and owning it, I'll say that. And they sent me emails like, you can buy it for me for $10,000. Like, till this day, they still own it. They will not, they keep it up. They pay on it every year. They will not give it to me. So let me just tell anybody. You start a business, get every last one of your social media platforms, your email platforms. Make sure you trademark. If it's rhymes or words or poems, make sure you copyright. Like, that type of stuff is important, because once they get it, it's nothing. I mean, you can fight it in court, but unless you got the money to do that, it's nothing you can do.
And that's kind of disheartening, though. That's kind of disheartening, especially to people that want to start something and want to be authentic, you know, unapologetically them. This right here, I know from a personal standpoint how much this meant to her. Just the idea of having something as a Black woman, right? That's why it's not never back down, it's never black down. You know, her colors are all basically African-based colors, right? The red, the green, the yellow, the black, like, they came together collaboratively to, you know, have this effect on our community, which technically is supposed to be an uplifting situation, right? And then you have people that come in and try to water it down and make it look like this and do this, but that's not what your goal is.
No.
That's not what your goal is.
It's not flattering. Let it go. It's not flattering.
They need to stop. They need to stop all the way. So let me reel it back in a little bit. I'm gonna go back a couple of steps, and I'm gonna just ask you, what made you want to be an entrepreneur?
I've been an entrepreneur all my life, to be completely honest, without even knowing that I was.
So is this one right here? I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie. Better ask.
No, seriously though, like, all my life though, before I knew it, you know my father at all, you know,
Hustler.
I was born a hustler. Me and my mother at 28, knowing that she had dance studios, like, she was doing her thing without me even knowing she was. Like, I come from a long line of hustlers, so from doing hair in the back of the class to getting my first car and then flipping cars, and to, like, before I even knew the business side, before I even saw it, I was already doing it.
So let's just get into what she said about hair in the back of the class. So that's how me and her met. We were in hair school, and let me tell y'all how dope this friendship was. Like, it's like it was a few of us that like meshed, but it was like a few of us that like meshed.
Yeah.
And she's one of the people who was a long-standing friend of mine. And when I say y'all, let me tell y'all the funnest thing, the funnest thing that we ever did. So this is, she, you know, this is before I had a kid. She had her daughter and stuff like that. This is our first year in hair school, and all of us are just like, yeah, we about to do some hair. Like, we about to have some fun, right? We get a lunch break. Now, one thing about Mama, they gonna always tell you, baby girl always had a car. Don't play with me. Baby girl had a car since she was 16. You rarely would catch me on the bus. And the only time you gonna catch me on the bus is if my car don't broke down, and at this point I gotta buy me another. But again, we ain't on it. So we chose to use our lunch break to go to Applebee's and get drunk.
Get twisted.
And if you from DC, well, if you from the DMV area, because at this point this is not taking place in DC. We're in Alexandria, Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay? If you from VA or travel on Richmond Highway, you know it's an Applebee's on Richmond Highway, and you also know it's a Chuck E. Cheese across the street. So we go to Applebee's on our lunch break, get twisted, go in the fucking Chuck E. Cheese and take all these pictures on the camera machine. And I'm plugged one up. I know I have these pictures.
That would be so
I have all of these daggone pictures. I'm trying to tell you, I got a bucket of things from high school. Like, y'all, when they say I'm not a hoarder, but I'm the queen of memories, and some things I sometimes just don't want to let go of, and pictures is one of them. I just feel like pictures hold so much, and it's just like, in my camera roll right now, I got people that I don't need to talk to no more, but, you know, it means something to me. What that girl say when he snatched her necklace with Lauren London? Lauren London.
Give me
my damn necklace back. Like, what? Because it means something to me.
I would love to see the pictures though. That was definitely.
I was screaming. I really feel like I had
poor babies. Poor babies. I ain't give a damn.
Yo, what I say? Had a time.
And it was all positive.
Oh,
each other doing nothing negative. We wasn't wilding. Like, don't got no. But no.
Ask me how many people I talk to now, because after that school year right there,
I don't even remember their names.
the next school year went real toxic, and people thought I was a joke, and I had to show people I wasn't a joke. I'm always laughing and joking, but when I stop laughing, it ain't funny no more. And then people want, again, I do pop-ups. I used to pop up. Guess who? Like Cardi said that. That was me. I had to stop that shit. Ladies. It's okay to take the high road sometimes. It's okay to leave some stuff alone. It's okay to let a female feel like she big though. It's okay.
Growth.
Don't stay up to nobody's job. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. That girl was talking trash. She was talking so much trash. And when I say again, I always say this car. This girl was always in my car. Always around me. When I made moves, Shorty was on the passenger seat. So for you to go behind my back and talk trash about me like you not, like you got me messed up. And then for you to talk trash and no, I go to school right by your job. I'm going to high school and college. Yeah, baby girls were more very educated, but Shorty thought she was slick until I popped up at Union Station. What was that, Corner Bakery? That was one of them little bakeries right there. As soon as you walk in Union Station, I seen them, was like, so what you was saying? You know how Medea was like, get off the bus, Rosa.
You're not even a silent killer. You go in there making noise.
I made so much noise. I was like, come outside. And this I don't do jumping, so it ain't even come outside, we ain't gonna jump you. Like, nah, Shorty, come outside and I'm about to dog you. That's what it was gonna be. And you know a person that's so afraid, but then get so much heart when a person come holding them back. That's how that situation was. It was like that. And then at that point, honestly, I ain't had kids, so I wasn't even scared of the police back then. I ain't care. Like, I ain't gonna say I ain't value my life, but I technically had no reason to. YOLO was our thing.
Thank you.
YOLO was our thing. And it was a YOLO at that moment. Like, Shorty, I'm about to YOLO and beat your butt. Shorty realized real quick that I stood on business. I think a lot of people realize a little too late. It's like, as my friend, why would you not think I'm gonna stand on business?
I think she took your kind of.
I tased your boyfriend. Why would you think I'm not gonna stand on business? Okay, I'm a sweetie at sometimes, baby. Once you push me in that corner, baby, you better just y'all see
me this position.
Y'all hoes better use that move when the bitch is trying.
Up in the face.
Oh wait, it was just a video of a girl fighting, and the girl was online like, yeah, I beat her up. And the whole time it was, she ain't beat that girl up. That girl was guarding her face. She guarded her face, and you know. But okay, let's get back to this. Let me reel it back again. Had to go a little off topic to give y'all a little juiciness, but let's get it back in. Welcome. So, what does Never Black Down mean to you?
Confidence, loving yourself, loving who you are, understanding who you are, loving your community, loving it. Never Black Down is all things black, but for the most part, it's confidence.
I love it. I love it.
Standing.
I love that. I love that. So, how did you come up with the name Never Black Down, though?
So it's so funny. I was working at Children's Hospital. I worked there for a number of years. I mean, I was even going to school for respiratory therapy. They was paying for me to go to school. That was supposed to be where I was going. That was the direction I was going in. And I've always, my aunt, my father, I was always raised in a home that, you know, crowned black culture. So it was always black queen, black, you know, black this, black that. And so, especially from my aunt, I would say not my father too much, but especially from my aunt. My father raised me. My aunt was my mom, so. And I thought that I saw it. I thought I saw it somewhere. And this is how old it was, y'all. I was in the back of a taxi. I was in the back of a cab, and I thought I saw it somewhere. I was strolling through Facebook, and I saw something. I was like, oh, Never Black Down. Let me write that down. Let me screenshot it. I think it was a sidekick too. Let me screenshot this. And I can't remember what it was. Whatever it was, screenshot it. Got to the hospital. I was late. Got in there. Got myself together, and I looked back down at the phone, and it didn't say Never Black Down. It said something else, but I ended up holding on to that, like holding on to Never Black Down. So if you ever go and look at the hashtag, I started hashtagging it in 2016. But I always wanted to program with youth. I always wanted to teach confidence, teach knowing your rights, teach little black kids to love themselves, because you think about it, it's so easy that self-hate is so strong, and you don't even know it.
Can I pause real quick in what you say? So as y'all heard, she really focused in and honed in on the youth, right? So Miss Gigi here partners with the Summer Youth Program.
That's YAP.
Also carried a nonprofit and ran an after-school program to teach children how to do printing. Am I wrong?
Mm-hmm. Printing is a part of it.
Mm-hmm. As well as, you know, be able to run machines and stuff like that. She actually tried to give back to the community.
I actually do give back to the community.
But when I say tried, I'm not gonna say you didn't, right? I'm gonna say try with the lack of support from the community, right? So as a black woman coming and trying to give back to the people that she feels as though needs it most, where's her support? Where's the city? Like, where is the leadership that's able to come and put into the entrepreneurship of a person that's actually trying to give our kids a positive setting? Because at this point, our kids need one.
Hello.
They don't have no safe spaces. Y'all trying to give them curfews and all this other stuff, but where they going? Home? Maybe their home is unsafe. Maybe their home don't have food. Maybe their parent is not as comforting as you are. You know, villainizing someone because you don't understand their circumstances is very easy. But when are you going to realize that it takes a village, and sometimes we are a part of the problem, right? Instead of being a part of the problem, how about we come up with a solution? I would like to commend the Baltimore mayor on what he's doing in Baltimore. I've lived in Baltimore, and Baltimore is a place. It's a place. It's a very interesting place. The police are even interesting there. Like, everything's interesting. I'm going to say it like that. I don't want to say too much. It's a very interesting place. And, you know, to hear of all the great things that are happening there and the transition that this young black man is making. Black man. And I just want to clarify something. I'm black, Indian and white. I'm not just one nationality. I don't praise more than the other, but what I do recognize is when people are actually trying to do something, whether they're whatever nationality you are. I don't care about that. As long as you're doing something good for the community, for the city, I got your back. And what he's doing is a great thing. What this beautiful black queen is doing is a great thing. I thank you. If nobody else has said thank you, I want to thank you and let you know that you are recognized. We see you. I see you. I see all the hard work you put in. I see the hard work that you do daily. I be wanting so hard to take weight off your shoulders, but I got weight on my own shoulders. But baby, I try to slide in like, hey, what little Kim do like?
And you do. And you do.
Woo! Whoa! Listen, Linda, I be trying, but I'm really proud of you, friend. And I applaud you for sticking to it. And I'm just really happy because I'm not letting her give up. She could come and she need to call me and talk about whatever.
Today was one of them days.
Yeah, today was a day. I had a day yesterday. I had a day for the past couple of days. But at the end, we realized that we are here for a greater purpose. And sometimes we can't wallow in our mess. We got to get up.
Yes.
Get up, girl. That's going to be one of my slogans. Get up,
I
girl.
like that.
I like that too.
Brandon, let's do it.
We might need to do that before this air because, people might try to steal.
I know, right? You know how they do.
Oh, man. So are you going to drink your wine, though? Because she's babysitting. Y'all see she only sucked out that cup one time.
But listen,
right?
I'm trying to sip because you did this whole thing, but this is Kool-Aid. So
drink it. Yep. It's almost gone. We're on our last question. Drink it. Yep.
It is.
Okay. When she finished that cup, oh, dang. I thought she was going to finish the cup. My cup ain't finished either.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's still a road. It's like, this is the Hennessy of wines.
It is.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
That was a mess.
Almost.
Well, look. Okay. Oh, man. She got over here making messes. Y'all see that? I'm trying to force her to drink
that fast.
Because I'm trying to force her to drink the whole time. It ain't even working like that. Like, dang. But I digress. So, final question of the night. What advice would you give to someone starting their own business?
To start.
That's the first thing?
To start. You know how many people come to me like, oh, I want to do this, 2 years later. Oh, yeah, but I'm going to do this, What are you waiting for? The right kind of money is never enough. Mm-hmm. The timing is never right. Just start. And when you start, stay consistent.
Don't stop.
Consistency is everything. Don't look at social media. They are lying. There is no get rich quick scheme. You don't get to roll over and get a billion gazillion followers. You ain't making $50,000 in 2 days. They're lying. Stay consistent. Start and stay consistent. Don't let nobody rush your process.
Okay. I like that.
That's strong.
So if you could say something to yourself 10 years ago, what would you say?
Love yourself a little more.
I like that.
Love yourself a little more. Give yourself grace.
Grace is free. But we're hard on ourselves than other people sometimes
Yes,
are.
we are.
And sometimes people care so much about what the outside world is saying, they can't even hear themselves.
Yes, indeed. For me, it was more so because I'm in DC. I'm originally born in New Jersey. Both sides of my family are there. It's me, my father, and I have an aunt that's in Silver Spring, Maryland. Now I have my daughter, but at first it was just us. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine growing up and never having cousins, sisters, aunts? Who am I and where do I come from?
I'm just gonna drink my drink.
So I had so many issues with who the hell am I?
You gonna come back so we can talk about that too?
Let's do it.
Because at this point she getting into something else, and when we get into that, baby, because who am I?
I know who I am now.
I need to do a genetic testing.
Oh, you talking about?
That's what I need to do at this point.
Glad.
Okay. So you want to finish this cup before we step for the night? Y'all know I can never let my guests come on this platform and not finish their drink. And it's not like you have to drink alcohol here. It's like a little bit of wine. I give everybody an option and a drink of choice. And her choice was a little red wine.
We roll with our girl.
So I'm gonna drink mine too.
Only Stella.
I don't like Stella.
Stella's good.
Stella, you need to go back home.
You know.
But we're gonna say thank you to my baby Gigi. Like, I'm just so happy that she's here. I'm so happy that we were able to do this and make this happen. And you know, girl, can we make this announcement?
We can.
So, I'd like to introduce you to the brand ambassador of Never Black Down. She gonna be dressing me.
The one time we didn't get her applause. The one time. I love it.
Come on. I'm gonna say thank you, Gigi. And I appreciate you for coming.
Absolutely.
I had so much fun with you, girl. Episode number 3.